morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's 11th of September. It is Wednesday. Blimey, it's hump day already. Apologies for the white noise. We actually have my son's 18th birthday on Friday and our 16th wedding anniversary. And then Monday and Tuesday we were in Chessington as a treat for my boy's birthday. But today we're back. Absolutely cream crackered. My feet hurt, my legs hurt, my back hurt from walking a million miles around Chessington World of Adventures. But we're here to fight another day, ready for this weekend's massive game against the Gooners. Jimbo, how are you doing?
Good. Tired. Really tired. Yeah. It was a lot of walking, wasn't it? But
We're too old. Fun. We're too old now for all that malarkey.
I'm not as young as I was, so I feel it a little bit more. But it was a good weekend. I really enjoyed it. A good few days.
It really was. And thank goodness for our niece, Amelia, who actually took wheels on all the rides so that Jim and I didn't have to do that, because neither of us are particularly fond of rides. And I can't go on them because of my back. So anyway, enough about us. Hope everyone is doing well. Please, before we start, can I ask everyone to smash a like? And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps the channel. We're on the march to 1,600 subscribers. So that would be good. Let's have a look who's in the chat before we start. We've got Spurs GCTV. Big up, Graham. Hope you are doing well. Spurs bench is here. Say morning, sweetheart and geezers. Love it. Love the picture of them two Bulldogs. It's awesome with the Spurs shirts on. Drew Lala says, afternoon, Kate, Jimbo, chat. Hope you and Jim had a lovely anniversary and Will's had a lovely birthday. We really did. It's been a really lovely few days. Thank you for asking. Big up, Angus. Hope you're well. We'll be talking about, obviously, the North London derby and the potential injury crisis that Arsenal are facing at the minute. AJ's in the house. Big up, AJ. I hope you're well, my lovely. Scott Colliver's here as well. Hello, Kate and Jimbo. Angus says, I hope I can hop on and preview the game. Do you know what? Might take you up on that. Let's just get our bits out the way. Jose's here. Good morning, afternoon, Kate and Jim and chatters. Hope you're well, Jose. Good to see you. Matt's here. Saying we're going to batter you. That wasn't what you were saying on your preview video, Matt. And that is going to be out tomorrow. Got a preview video coming out because I've got my physio tomorrow. So yeah, listen, before we start, what's Angus saying? I wouldn't say it's an injury crisis, mini injury crisis. Well, before we start, Jimbo, obviously there was media showing the video of Odegaard during the international break going down, hurt his foot or ankle. How are you feeling? Do you think Odegaard will start? Do you think it's all a fallacy? Do you think he's going to be out? What's your thoughts?
You know what, Kate? If you want to know the truth, I don't really care if he's in or out. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. It's a North London derby. If either side can't get up for it, no matter who's playing, then there's problems. It's the biggest game of the year for Spurs and for Arsenal. Arsenal might not say that, but it's their biggest game of the year, our biggest game of the year. So whoever's in or out shouldn't really matter. Whoever comes in should be up for it, you know. And Chelsea, Arsenal have got enough backup players to put someone in there for Odegaard. So
I mean, I've seen Matt's put that he's out for 5 weeks. Arsenal could be without. How sure are you? I mean, has this been announced? I couldn't find anything this morning to say one way or the other.
I looked for both Tottenham and for Arsenal because obviously I knew he was doing the show, and I couldn't find. I mean, I saw people in the chat groups yesterday saying Van der Ven's out for 3 months, and what's his name, Solanke's out, and Rich is out. But I looked this morning, I couldn't find anything anywhere, and I couldn't find anything anywhere about Arsenal. All I know I found for Arsenal that his Rice is 100% out because he's suspended. So I mean, until we get it from the horse's mouth, which is Ange and Lego Head, we ain't going to really know, are we? I mean, Ange said before the Newcastle game that Van der Ven could have played, but they're being cautious with him, and he never went on international duties because they wanted to make sure he was all right. So people are saying he's out for 3 months. I don't know. I couldn't find anything on it.
I mean, look,
I found one
Boris,
injury list, and that which was ours, right? But that was before the Newcastle game. So since then, obviously, they've had time to get him better. But I don't know.
Boris has very kindly put in the chat Norwegian doctor on Martin Odegaard's injury, saying injuries like this take minimum 3 weeks. Everything else is a bonus. They're investigating the MR now. There's probably no breach in his foot. I personally think, wouldn't be surprised if this was all a load of nonsense and he plays anyway, because we've seen this so many times before.
But the thing is, Kay, if he's got to knock their hands, it's going to take 2 or 3 weeks, right? Why play him? They've got backup players. Why take a chance for one game, even if it is their biggest game of the year? I mean, Postecoglou wouldn't take a chance with Van der Ven, no matter who he was playing. So why take a chance? He's a very integral. What's the word?
Integral.
Yeah, part of their team, integral part of their team, and they're going to need him this season. So why take a chance and make it worse? So he could end up being out for a few months, couldn't he?
I mean, there's a lot of people saying online Arsenal's season could be over by the end of this month if Odegaard's out. A little bit over the top, a little bit of overreaction. At the end of the day, they've got the likes of Jorginho, Partey, Trossard, Havertz. Who's the other guy that I'm thinking of? Zinchenko. A lot of people that can come in and take his spot. So what I mean,
the only player I think that they will, if they lost him for a long time, would really hurt their season is Saliba.
Oh, I think Raya. If they lost Raya, now that Ramsdale's gone, I think they'd be in a bit of trouble. I was just going to say, Drewley, I don't want to hear from Angus, Matt, Vindaloo. If we beat you, so I'm not saying we're going to, I don't want to hear, oh, but we didn't have Odegaard and oh, but we didn't have Rice. This is a team, I'm being told by Arsenal fans, can challenge for the league. If you can challenge for the league, you must have enough quality to cover positions in case of injuries. Yeah, there's that guy who's only 17 that you can bring in. Ali J saying Arsenal's got uber lucky with their lack of injuries last season. Maybe this season the universe is restoring its balance. Big up David Shear. Good to see you, my love. See, this is what I don't like. You have to beat us. No, we don't. No, we don't have to beat you. You are currently and were last season the second best team in the league. We were right down in 5th place. The pressure is not on us to beat you. Whether you haven't got Rice, whether you haven't got Odegaard, the pressure is on yous to beat us. I'm not having it. I'm not having any excuses. Oh, well, you only beat us because we didn't have. And I'm not having the, oh, well, we beat you and we only had half our team. I don't want to hear any of that nonsense.
Do you know what, Kate? We drew 2-2 with them last season, right, at their gaff, and they beat us 3-2 at our gaff, and we had a depleted team. They're so cocky, Arsenal fans. They're so sure they're going to beat us. You know, look, big if. You know, it's a game. It's a 50-50 game because it's the North London derby. So
I was talking to a guy this morning on Zoom who is a Manchester United fan who said to me, even if Arsenal win, they ring him up, all his Arsenal mates, and give it to him. And he's a Man United fan. He said Arsenal fans are so cocky now. And he said, no matter if you win, it will be, oh, well, we didn't have. And if they win, it will be, oh, my God, you should have beat us. It's a load of nonsense. Big up, Benji. I'm not sure we are favourites for the game, Angus. I think you might have just made that up. But I will check, or Jim can check for me with the bookies.
I'll check now.
David Shear, the absolute legend himself, gifting 5 memberships. So you get
David.
5 kisses for you, David. And they went to Scott Colliver, Matt, Spurs bench, Cockeyed TV, and Gary Ross. Thank you
Right.
very much, David, for your generosity.
Thanks, David. Tottenham are 11-5.
Yeah.
The draw is 5-2, and Arsenal are 6-5.
Right, so Arsenal are clear favourites by a mile. They're just over even money. So don't give me all that Tom Noddy. We're over 2-1. So yeah, stop with all the nonsense. Big up afternoon, Aaron. Good to see you, sir. Davo, big up. Says actually afternoon, you two. Nice to catch you live. Hope we're well. We are good. Like I say, we've had a busy couple of days. Was in Chessington, so. Ben, I'm not wearing red. I'm wearing the T-shirt that you bought me with Tigger on. And the fact it's got Tigger on should tell you it is actually bright orange. It just looks red. I would not wear red. Do not even
Ben, you
say.
bought the T-shirt. So what are you talking about?
Ben, but I don't think Ben could see it was the T-shirt that he bought me. Bless you. The sheer Scotch pockets are back. Big up, David. Yeah, absolute ledger. The pressure is not on us. Oh my God, Angus, you do waffle.
Angus, you know something, right? Angus had one season here, finished 5th, right? This is his 2nd season, right? He's not going to lose against you and be under pressure.
Of course he's not. It's a load of nonsense.
He's building a team and he's making our club from top to bottom different. It's completely different to when he took over, and they're not going to sack him if we lose to you. So he's not under pressure. You can think that much you like. I think Legohead might be under pressure if we don't win the title this year.
Mark CFC, long time no see. So good to see you back. I hope you're well. Let us know what you're feeling about your club, the shambles that is Chelsea football team at the minute. David saying no ifs, no buts, no monkey nuts. Come on, you Spurs. Exactly that. He's at it again. He's at it again. David Shearer. He's at it again. He is. Matt saying, if we beat you, that makes us 3 wins at your new stadium and you have 2 at the Emirates. Ange would be under a lot of pressure. Disagree. I disagree. Ange is under constant pressure anyway because there's so many of the team that want him out.
I wouldn't be worried about who's under pressure at our club. I'd worry about who's under pressure at your club.
Yeah. 4-1 Tottenham, says Tottenham Ranger.
I love the picture and all. You see the picture?
Yeah, Power Ranger dressed in Spurs stuff. Awesome. Big up to you, Paul. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Boris saying, well, we've had everyone say Basuma's injured and out for the match. Haven't seen any actual factual statements from Andrew the club, just speculation from people who don't know. Exactly. There's absolutely no point in speculating who's playing, who's not. Let's just wait and see. From Ange on Friday, we're no more. Paddy, hope you're well, my darling. Says, afternoon, you wonderful people. I missed you during the week and was asking, was everything and people okay? Good to see you back and all's good. P.S. F Arsenal, the rats.
Paddy,
we're good.
Thank you for my parcel. I got it and I love them. Thank you very much.
Paddy, it was my son's 18th or our son's 18th on Friday, our anniversary as well. So we had a few days as a family, and then yesterday we was at Chessington World of Adventures. We were there Monday staying over. So we've had a few days of fun and frolics, and it's been wonderful.
Family time.
So yeah, good. You can't beat family time. Spurs bench says, bang on, Kate, you filth, have all the pressure on yourself. We're not the favourites. Why do you Arsenal fans make it up? Yous are just over even money. We're over 2-1. So you're clear favourites by a mile. So just stop with the false narrative. It's a load of old nonsense. Big up, designed to win, says, hi, Kate and Jimbo. At the end of the day, it's what happens on the day, on the pitch that matters. Exactly that. We're definitely not favourites. We can't defend, says Benji. Drew, love coconut oil on my mind, Cobbett.
Can you see that?
Not really, no. Tottenham 11-5, Arsenal 6-5. It's not even close. It's not even close. Stop making things up. Yes, he is a proper gent, is David Shearer, absolute legend. The bookies haven't factored in Odegaard's injury because at the moment timeline hasn't been confirmed. Rubbish. I guarantee you, if it's confirmed Odegaard is injured, that price will not change. He is not that important to you. And it's not my fault or anyone else's fault that your silly Declan Rice got himself sent off and suspended. Stop coming in with excuses before it's even kicked off. I shall not tolerate it at all. And you did not buy me a red shirt. It's bloody orange. You can see it's bloody orange.
I bought you a red shirt.
In my second season, I win things. That's what Ange says. Well, it doesn't mean he wins against you lot. Oh my God, Arsenal fans are such cocky what's-its. I can't cope with it.
Yeah, my second season I win things, and the second season's just started. So let's see what happens.
Big up, Scott Hynam. Good to see you. Loves your Jimbo Cobber.
Right.
Building for what? I don't know what we said there. I will hold him to that. I don't know what was said there either.
I said we're building things at the club. He's building. He's changing the club from top to bottom. If you look at our team to before he took over, there's only like a handful of players still here. It's the whole mentality of the club's changing. Players are changing. Brought in young players. So it's I'm happy with what's going on at Tottenham.
Yeah.
I know loads of people ain't, but I ain't loads of people. I'm a realist.
Big up, Mark. Says
That's why the quad is on.
I picked the wrong week. It's a mess. It really is a mess at Chelsea at the minute. Really, really. Aaron says Arsenal need to win because they're trying to keep up with City. Yep, and they've already dropped 2 points. So I personally think the pressure's on you lot. If we score first, there's no way you're getting to get past our defence. Oh, bore off. Our bench is going to be academy kids. That's our bench every bloody week. No pressure on us. If Van der Ven, Solanke and Basuma are out, just got to get the best result we can. Yep, Benji, I agree. Look at David. She's done it again. Bloody hell, David. 5 more kisses for you and thank you. The 5 new memberships went to Paddy, Davo, Mark CFC, Boris and Darren West. David, thank you so much for your generosity. It helps the channel so much. We both massively appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Angus says, oh, and by the way, Kate and Jim, congrats on your anniversary. Thank you. 16 years married now. Whew. 16 years, Jimbo.
How many years together? 23.
Yeah. Who'd have thought it?
When we got together, everybody said we wouldn't last a year.
Yeah, people were taking bets. Ha ha ha! We showed you. Paddy saying, if you do a bet, do Spurs to get over 10 corners and win the game. Go on, Paddy. I love it.
I'm going to do that, Paddy. I'm going to have a bet on that, definitely.
Guys, if David's gifted you, don't forget to thank him. Yeah, please don't forget to give David a thank you. He's such a kind and generous guy. We do appreciate it. Always been the same with Phil fans. Spout a load of old cods. Love it. Whoa, Odegaard is worst case scenario. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Big up, Smithy. Good to see, darling. Says, I bet the likes of Angus will be nowhere to be seen on Sunday if they lose. Of course not. They'll be ghosting. Absolutely.
No, Angus won't. Angus will come in.
Angus, will you do a £20 super chat to Kate if Arteta goes before Ange? And I'll do the same in reverse. Oh, that's a nice thing to bet. I bet he won't do it.
He will.
We're not sure how many injuries we've got, Yusuf. Good to see you, by the way. It's not been confirmed. It's no point speculating because we're not going to know for a while. I would think Friday's press conference we'll find out more. We will be live whilst Ange does his press conference, so we'll know more then, and we should know more from Arteta, I think, as well. So Ange said he wins things in his second year. I still hold him to that. Oh, okay, well, we'll see. Ange will 100% go before Arteta because we back our manager, Angus. I think you'll find Ange has been backed. More money's been spent on Ange than any manager in the last, I don't even know how many years. So that's a strange statement. Quads on Jimbo. Big up, Daniela. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I'm not putting any pressure on Ange if we lose. That's me being a realist. We're miles off them. Only changes if we lose by 5 or 6. Do you know what? I think that's fair, Ben. I think everything you've said in that statement is true. I think we are miles off Arsenal. And I think if we get battered, it's a completely different scenario. However, I do not see that happening. Sarada's here. Big up, Sarada. Hope you're well, my lovely. Will you take the bet, Angus? Says Spurs GCTV. If those three are out, Van der Ven, Basuma, Solanke, then we stand a really good chance, to be fair. I don't think Van der Ven will be out. I don't think Basuma will be out. I don't know where people have heard that because I've not seen that anywhere. But when I have been away for a couple of days, so
Well, I've had Sky Sports on all morning, right? And I've not seen it. I've seen things about other clubs' players being injured, but I've not seen anything about Tottenham. So I've
can
got
I
it on
please
with the
say
sound on.
something here? Can I please say something here, right? All last season, Arsenal fans giving it. Start of this season, Arsenal fans giving it. How wonderful they are. How much better they are than Spurs. Spurs are embarrassing. They're no threat to us. And then Matt comes out with, if those three are out, we stand a good chance of beating you. You should be beating us if we've got our full squad out. The way Arsenal fans talk about Tottenham, you should be sweeping us aside because normally it's like, you're no concern of us. You telling me just because you've lost Rice and Odegaard, you're suddenly on level par with us? Come on. Stop with the excuses. Mark saying Arsenal need to win because they play City after you. If they lose both, there'd be 8 points behind them, and we all love to see that. Yusuf said, I was going to say Spurs are favourites going into this one, but since you've got injuries, I don't know anymore. We don't know if they are, and we're still not favourites. I'm just saying.
The thing is, Kate,
I told you Angus wouldn't take the bet because he's only 65% sure of everything. He's a bottler. He's all chest and no action.
do you know what? Do you know what, Kate? If we got Van der Ven, Basuma, and Solanke out, right, that gives them a massive advantage, even if they haven't got Rice and Odegaard.
Of course.
Right, because they have got a stronger squad than us. But I will still back us to beat them.
Van der Ven's our best defender.
It's a North London derby, and I don't think there's a player. There's going to be players that are going to come in for other players, for Arsenal and for Tottenham. They're going to think, oh, my God, this is such a big game. This is my chance. This is my chance to shine. So, you know, it's one of them games that they both want to win it. They'll both be up for it. So no matter who's on the pitch, it should be a good game.
Big up Benji, first member of the crew, been a member for 10 months. What a legend. We're not worthy. He'll be broke soon, David, says Paul. I wonder if these gooners are going to have all this chess when we win the Europa. It's embarrassing, Drooler. They come in with all this chess, but when it comes down to it, oh, but we might not win because, come on. Honestly, it just makes me die. When we had Poch, if I'd have been on YouTube, I weren't scared of no one. I was giving it left, right, and centre with chess that we would beat everybody. If you really believe you're that good, which apparently you do, why are you suddenly backtracking, you gooners? Daniel Coy saying, bring on the scum on Sunday. Big up to you. Darren saying, thanks to David. Big up, Darren. Matt saying, by that I meant if there was one player we didn't want to get injured, it's Odegaard. He's our cog. Oh, well, apparently you back your manager, so maybe you should have backed him more and got someone as good as Odegaard in case that happens. Just saying. I have this as a 2-2 draw. I didn't really want to give my prediction away, but that's exactly what I've predicted, a 2-2 draw as well. Sarada saying, I've just checked and my parents have been married 63 years. They're in their 80s. That is amazing. Congratulations to them. That is incredible. My nan and granddad made it to 61, but my nan died the following year, bless them. But it's just amazing. I love stories like that. Big up, Potato. I hope you're well. Daniela says, even with these injuries, Arsenal's are going to win. They've got much better quality, and it's not even funny. A couple of players out for Arsenal don't make difference. They've got a class team. Exactly, they have. They're levels above us, but all of a sudden they're backtracking. Oh, but this might happen. Oh, but that might happen. Matt saying, Angus means the majority of the fan base back Arteta, and I'm not sure the majority of fan base back Ange. It is what it is. Angus declined the bet. I did say he would. Sarada, that's fantastic. Ellie's coming good. Her and Theo, what a great couple. I had a damn fall too. It bloody sucks. I red carded the damn dog. He's gone. Ha ha. You had a fall, David. I hope you're well, but I'm glad you're here. Angus Northside said your bench is like the Pussycat Dolls. Backups to Nicole Scherzinger. How you feel about that? One of your own, mate. I like that. All their crying over Rice means we probably won't get any big calls. Dom, dom, dee, dom, 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 Solanke. Aaron, I can't stand myself for more than 30 minutes. I can't imagine. Do you know what? I've been with Jimbo now for a lot more than half of my life. So that's pretty darn amazing.
Yeah, I was. How old was I when I met you? I was 38. Was I?
No, you're 62, darling.
Right. Oh, all right. So how old was I?
Oh yeah, 39. Yeah. I think. Do you know what? I think it's 24 years because you were, I think, 38.
Yeah, I was. So we've been together 24 years. So I met you late in life, so which is a shame. But I suppose if I'd have met you before that, I'd have been a paedophile. So.
Well, not only that, but you were married twice before as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's longer than I've been alive. I'm only 46, but yeah, marriages these days, they don't seem to last as long. But I do. I love it. I love these stories when people are there forever. Thank you, AJ. I'm just getting. I was expecting a really chilled, quiet stream. I get really paid off when I've got gooners telling me how much better they are than us, and yet all of a sudden they're backtracking and saying, but. You know, you've been giving it for a year. Just take it. If you win, you win, but don't start backtracking and bloody putting excuses. Kate Ann said he wins in his second year, but by signing these 18-year-olds, it will take them a couple of seasons to be the players we hope they are. It's all hope they become good players. They're young. Yeah, I agree. And to be fair, Anne says he wins the second year. That's not just him saying it. There's facts. He does always win something in his second year. However, will he win something this year? Who knows? We will have to wait and see.
Well,
it's not just making that up.
You got to put it in a bit of a bit sensible about it. He's in a harder league. He took over Tottenham. We was in an absolute shambles, right? And he's had one season to try and fix things, and now he's got this season where he's trying to galvanise the team. So if he doesn't win anything, to me, it's not the end of the world. Next season, I will definitely be looking to win something. But I still got real high hopes we're going to win something this season. But we've got to give him a bit of time. You can't walk into a club in one season and start winning everything.
Sorry, I'm just playing a violin here for Matt. I don't think rival fans understand how important Odegaard is to us winning games. Well, your team is so strong. Arteta is such a brilliant manager, and he's been backed so much. They should have made sure they've got somebody in his place. That's all I'm saying.
Matt, the thing is, right, with football, right, you're going to get injuries. We're going to get injuries. You're going to get injuries. City are going to get injuries. They've just had an injury, City, haven't they? You've just got to get on with it. It's no good. It's no good crying if a player gets injured, even if it's your best player. I mean, when we had Kane and he got injured, he made a huge difference to us. But we can't cry about it. You just got to get on with it and back your team.
Woo! Phil Pease here. Big up, darling. Hope you're well. Big up, Anthony Clark as well in the house. I hope Anthony's a bit more well, not as embarrassing as the Arsenal representatives have been so far today. He's our captain, our leader, and our most important player. Odegaard. Bore off with your excuses.
Did I see David Shears do another super chat?
Yeah, I haven't got there yet. I'm so behind, but I will get there soon. Big up AJ. He's been a member for 8 months. Arsenal ain't winning the league. They've already dropped points. Daniela saying, even with the quality Arsenal players out there will beat us. Their quality is on a different par to us by miles. It's sad, but it's facts. We always bottle it versus Arsenal in recent seasons.
Can I just say as well, because they've dropped points, that mean they can't win the league. That's ridiculous. Because
it's too early.
It's miles too early this season. I mean, City are the best team in the league, but they're going to drop points. It's guaranteed.
Listen, You've got to have Needle. It's the best derby in the world. And I will not sit here and have gooners that have been giving it chest for I don't know how long come in here and already start to make excuses just in case they don't beat us. They need to just get over themselves. Honestly, it's making me cross. Big up to David Shear gifting $20 to the channel. Thank you so much, David. It really, I can't even tell you how much it helps the channel, but it really does. With the cost of everything's gone up that I have to pay for this channel, it's all gone up, and it really helps. So thank you very, very much.
Thanks, David.
Sarada says, I hate it when Kate's right. Well, honestly, these gooners. Angus, I can't. Go on.
I was saying, who does she support?
Sarada supports Manchester United, I think. Oh, no, she's Arsenal, I believe. I don't know, Sarada. Let me know. I think it's Arsenal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Arsenal. Angus, I can't have that. North's a good mate of mine, and he does spit facts about your club. Remember, he's one of your own. It is how it should be, Aaron. You know, I just won't have Arsenal fans giving it large. I just won't. Liverpool look better than Arsenal this season. I completely agree with that, and I didn't see that coming at all, but I do completely agree with it. Arsenal without Calafiori and Odegaard, yep. The same club who asked for the North London derby to get postponed because they had too many players out with COVID when it was like 3 players. Don't act like you don't worry about the game. Every gunner's a runner. We don't forget these things. I don't want to play.
And then when they got all their players back and we had the game, they lost.
I know.
Which was funny.
We don't forget. You need to invest in the club. We could do with a cash injection. Big up Cobber, yes. It's us and then City for Arsenal. Their title challenge could be over next weekend. David, win. Yeah, David, the legend. Kate, take off your red top. I would, but then you'd see my private bits. And not only that, it's only orange. It's not red. Benji bought it for me, and it's got Tigger the Tiger, look, on it. So it's definitely orange. Jim can confirm. Big up Rinketic, good to see ya. Dragon says it's just a very loud minority that want Ange out and Kate. I do not want Ange out. Stop it. Don't make me come over there and spank you, Dragon. Yes, Phil P's here. Woohoo. Mum just got in the home yesterday. My older sister and I spoilt the bejesus out of her. 61, they were married. My Ma says about Dad now, he's my lover. Cheeky mum. Ah, bless her.
Well, they were married a year before I was born.
Send her a big kiss from us, your mum. You and Jimbo definitely not coming. No, we was offered tickets, Smithy, but I'll tell you what it is. I am in agony with my back and my neck at the minute. The physio are destroying me. My whole of my neck has gone into a spasm. I've got a lump and everything, and I just think it's going to be too difficult for me on the day. So we had to make the horrible decision to not go. So I am a bit gutted, but at the same time, it wouldn't have been sensible for me. So big up, Stu. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Bobby K's here. Been a member for 10 months. Another OG of the channel. Says, good morning, Kate, Jim, and everyone in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Bobby. Hope Big K has settled in to his new place and you're not missing him too much. But good to see you as always, Bobs.
I messaged Bobby like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Always good to see Bobby. Big up Lee Stay from TV's here. Hope you're doing well. Dragon says Mourinho wins something at every club he manages. Oh, wait. Yes. Exactly that. I haven't even really gone on to any talking points. The chat's been mega today, and I love it like that because I don't have to worry about following the show. Just go through the chat and talk to people, and that's how I like it. As Niall said, please like, subscribe, and share. It does help the channel.
Can I just say, Kate, before we move on?
Yeah.
Congratulations to Harry Kane. His 100th cap and scored a double. What a player.
Yeah. What a player, what a man. Always the utmost professional, always a fantastic role model to everybody. You don't read bad things about Harry. I was
watching a program on him this morning, and all different people that have played with him and worked with him when he was a kid, and all of them said that there was a point that none of them thought that he would ever be anything spectacular. They knew he'd be a footballer, and then they said, then all of a sudden they just looked at him in training and just thought this guy's going to be huge. That how he changed it, and they said he done it all himself by staying behind after training and practicing, and they said that he's the model professional.
He really is. He's, you know, if a kid wants a role model, who could ask for anyone better than Harry Kane? You know, he always conducts himself absolutely perfectly. He's a family man. You don't read scandals about it. And an absolutely incredible footballer.
They said that he used to get goalkeepers to stay behind with him so he could practice his shooting.
And that is why he's so wonderful, and why he's so badly missed by us. Smash those likes, it really helps the channel. It does, Drula, thank you. Kate, could you bring up my comment about Ange backed and 18-year-olds? I want to see your thoughts. I did talk about it, didn't I? I've got to try and find it now. Give us a sec. I'm so behind. This is my background music. I can't find it. I'm sorry if I can't find it, but I'm sure I spoke about it. It's not there. It's not there. No, I can't find it, Daniela. Sorry, not at the minute. I'm still so behind on the chat. The big D's in the house said KDB was out for 5 months. I don't remember City fans wallowing. Of course they didn't. Bigger fish to fry FC. That's Arsenal. Didn't City lose 3 games in a row? Question mark. I don't know, but they still won the league. Woolwich Tears coming in early this season. Mad. I know. Maybe we should have a minute's silence just for Arsenal for the fact that Ødegaard might not be playing. It's obviously a very dark day for the Gooners because he's so integral and he's our cog and we might not be playing and we're very sad indeed. Anthony Clark says everyone gets injuries. It's part and parcel of the game. Whoever, since we've got a more strength squad, are talking the loaded rubbish. The window was a 1 out of 10. Big up, Anthony. I can always rely on you to be the voice of reason. You know, I was just being told that Arteta gets constantly backed. Well, why did he not buy a player that's of Ødegaard's quality then? So that if Ødegaard gets injured, you've got someone who can step in, because apparently Ødegaard is your cog. So if he's out, we're apparently the favourites now, even though Arsenal are miles above us. That one player puts us as favourites. So please explain. Yes, an Arsenal supporter. I did think you were. But a nice one. Another nice one. Big up, Bobby K, the legend. How you doing? Where are we? Tottenham looks better than everyone for the first 10 games last season. Well,
yeah, we looked good last season, first 10 games, yeah. But maybe this season we're going to have a bit of a slower start and build into it.
Yeah,
you know, that's what I love about football, right? I mean, they were saying about Arsenal. I mean, I remember a few seasons ago, Arsenal didn't look good at all. First part of the season, then they kicked in and they looked the best team in the league. They didn't win it; they come second, but they look absolutely fantastic after a slow start. But that's why I love football, because it's so unpredictable. I've said this to you many times, Kate. You know, you can lose 3 games on a row, but then you can go on a 7-game or 8-game, you know, roll. It's you never know with football. That's why I love it. It's so unpredictable.
Yeah, exactly that. But I do find it funny that apparently Ødegaard is suddenly their most important player.
He's an important player to them. We know that. They know that. Everybody knows that. But he's not the be all and end all. What happens if he decides to leave at the end of the season? What, are Arsenal going to get relegated? Of course they're not. I mean, let's be a bit sensible here. If you lose one player, it's not going to shatter your whole season, is it?
No, definitely not. Oh, excuse me. I just got to say, obviously, as people know, we went to Chessington yesterday. It was a very emotional day because Jim found one of his cousins there that he hasn't seen for years. So we had a bit of a family reunion. I did get a lovely photo of Jim with his cousin. If you just bear with me, I'm just trying to make it a little bit bigger so it's easier for you to see. You don't go to Chessington and expect to find long lost family, but Jim was lucky enough, like I say, to find his cousin. And there he is. Jim's cousin was actually called George. As you can see, there's a massive resemblance. He's actually a silverback, is George. And like I say, it's very unusual to go to somewhere for the day and find a long lost member of your family. But as you can see, they're almost identical. So yeah, it was quite incredible. And like I say, and a very emotional day. So Jim, that's a lovely photo of you both, and the similarity is unbelievable. It literally is separated at birth. That was just to break the mood up a minute. I would like to know the Arsenal fans' front four for Sunday now, as I'm guessing it'll be Jorginho and Partey in midfield. Yep, I think you're right. Kate, your club did that for the UECL game, by the way. Did what? What did I say? I don't know what I said. I've forgotten. Settle Kate, get Jimbo, speak to her, Cobber. Massive pressure on Captain Black if the scum lose to us. Yeah, Lego Head might be in a bit of trouble. New Waterloo Road series, never ever seen it. Big up, Nick. Hope you're going to be with us on Friday for the preview. Good to see you, sir. Legs look like he's a mister on. Yes. Oh my God, Nick, you don't even want to hear the excuses we've had so far. Oh, but Odegaard's our cog. Oh, you're suddenly favourites for the match. Oh, but. It's a load of old nonsense, and I will not tolerate it. Yes, Jimbo, appreciate the topless pics. The one of you lying at the bottom of the stairs was super sexy. Big up, Lisa Chica. Hope you're doing well. Did you guys watch? I'm not sure what that was. Big up Bobby K. Yes, Harry Kane, incredible player. 68 goals in 100 games is very impressive. Yes, it is. Gooner's already preparing their excuses for when they bottle it again. Love it.
Do you know what? I don't care if we beat them. I don't care what excuses they come out with. I don't care what they whinge and whine about. If we beat them, we beat them, and that is it. I don't care if they got one player on the pitch and we beat them. If we beat them, we beat them.
Yes, we did watch the England game, and yeah, great finishes from Harry, and like we were saying, an exceptional player. I don't think Kane was going to make it when he made his start in the Europa League for us. Big up Vindaloo says, we will beat you. No excuses, injuries or not. I can't wait for the meltdown, because if you lose, even with our injuries, may the best team win. Big up Jimbo and Kate. Big up Vindaloo. You should beat us, but I'm sick of hearing the fans making excuses already.
Why should they beat us? Why?
Yeah. I agree. Sonny is an impeccable human because they've got a far better squad than we have, and they're far better well drilled.
It's a North London derby.
A lot longer. I know. Lisa said England look better these friendlies under the new manager, and even without Palmer Jude, I hope they continue to do well. Not really, mate. That's why the whole world came crashing down when Odegaard got injured. With the way you're crying about it, you're making it look like you're a one-man team. Exactly. The Norwegian doctors come out and say he is out for at least 4 weeks. Odegaard will not play. Kate did a Terry impression with that crying. Yeah. Kate, you just made me laugh hard. I needed that. I think that was with this picture. I mean, it is uncanny. Is that Under Armour? Big up, Nita. Good to see you. I do hope you are well. Ed is here as well. I hope you're well. Because we have a youngster in Ethan and one area who I want to play Sunny, but I don't know if he will. James Bond's here. With all your teasing, you better win. Look, I'm not teasing. I'm not saying we're not gonna lose. I just won't have gooners come in my room now giving excuses when they have been giving it chest for months and months of how much better they are than us, and because you've got a couple of injuries, crying. They're like, go on.
I'm going to say we are going to win. We are going to win.
Oh, but we love Odegaard. He's a cog in our team, and I don't think rival fans understand how important he is to us. Oh, and he's our captain, fantastic, and we love Odegaard so much. Come on, dear oh law. Being a Tottenham fan is like being on a roller coaster, some highs and then dips and lows. God, that's the understatement of the world. Nice try, Vindaloo, but you have back-to-back away games against Tottenham and City. You could be 8 points behind City by next week. Pressure is on you. Yeah, exactly. Before Odegaard, it was all about Rice missing and him being their most important player. I know you couldn't make it up. Nice, Jim. Jim found a cousin. Wow, you white folks are everywhere. Yes, by the way, R.I.P. James L. Jones, absolute legend with such a great voice. Look, this isn't a laughing matter. This was a really serious reunion. I wish Jeremy Kyle could have been there for one of these family reunion shows. I mean, look, the stance is the same. The tummy was the same size. The nose, the hair.
And if you could have seen my cousin turn around, he had a cockerel on his chest.
He did. Do you know what? I don't see no difference. Yep, twins. This is what I mean. It was difficult. It was difficult to know which one was which. Oh my God, Kate, too funny. The only reason I knew who to bring home was because Jim had grey tracksuit bottoms on and George didn't wear trousers, which is what Jim used to be like. He never used to wear trousers when I first met Jim, but he does now. So that was the only way. Otherwise, I might have come home with George. I don't even know. But anyway, it was uncanny and nice to see another member of our family at the zoo. My front line would be Trossard, left wing, Sterling, Martinelli, and Saka, right wing. Okay. Interesting. He was also the voice of Mufasa. Yeah. I'm just going to do my impression. Simba, you have forgotten who you are. It's time to take your place in the circle of life. That's quite good, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love that film. No Havertz, or you putting him beside Partey? Good question. Hope Sterling doesn't play. He always has a good game against us. That is true. Vindaloo's giving it. Get ready for the tears this weekend. But you've lost Odegaard, and he's the cog in your team. I think we've had enough tears today. I feel like I'm drowning. Yeah, apparently people keep saying this. I don't know where people have heard this. I can't find anything about these three being out. And I'm not getting carried away. I'm not worrying about it until I see Ange Postecoglou's press conference on Friday. Kate, have you seen the stats that you beat you more times at your new stadium than you have at our new stadium? Yeah, I have seen the stats. And what? And what?
I'm just watching. I just see they got Tottenham and Arsenal game on here when Saka got roasted by what's his name, Maddison for the equaliser.
What I don't understand is Basuma had a cracking international break, didn't he? So when did he get injured?
I don't know. Yeah, he did come up injured, but let's wait and see.
There's always a lot of shithousery and lying. It used to always be the same with Fergie, Man United, Liverpool. Oh, he's not playing. And then all of a sudden he's playing.
I think Ange Postecoglou is not going to let VDV, Solanke or Basuma play to even it up because they lost Odegaard. So I think he needs to even it up a bit. So you take them out, give Arsenal a chance.
Serrado, I wasn't expecting the stream to be like this. You know, I was going to be civil. I just can't have it. I cannot have it from a team whose fans have been telling me just how insignificant Spurs are. And now all of a sudden they're frightened because Oh, we've lost our cog and Declan Rice. Honestly. He's the player that worries me more than any other Arsenal player, Trossard. I think he's incredible and he always scores a
I hope he
belter.
starts because he plays better when he comes off the bench.
Yeah. If we lose, I'll take it like a man, but that ain't happening, people. Oh my God, I just love the confidence. I love it. I love it. Big up Steve RFC. I know, Bobby, right? You would think that was the same person. It's like a mirror. Look. I just don't understand how that's even possible. But there you go. Oh, here we go. But he's better than all your midfielders. Yeah, stayed away for a bit while trying to stop smoking, but with the shit show of owners, I want to start again. Have you got one of these? A vape? Because neither, well, I think I could have, but Jim could never have stopped smoking without a vape.
No,
and neither could my sister.
The vape saved me.
Super Suma got taken off as a precaution. That's what I have heard. But Bentancur is better than Partey. Not only is he ridiculously overrated, but he is not a very nice person at all. Because, you know, we all know what he's done.
We won't get into it,
but we all know what he's done. I just have to say, just quickly, obviously 23 years ago today was the horrific 9/11. So God bless to everyone that was affected or killed in those atrocities. I can't believe it's another year. It comes around so quick. But yeah, I just wanted to get that in. Daniel says, City lose KDB or Haaland, they dust themselves off and get on with business. Arsenal fans do the opposite. They cry. I know, but they're integral cogs. No, Kate, I mean stopping Green. Oh, I get you. Big up Ronnie, says he started the game, played 65 minutes before being substituted. Spurs website, not on BIS, no mention of an injury. There we go. Yeah, God bless to everyone affected, Matt. Partey didn't do anything. We don't know he actually did it, though. It's all allegations. Smoke fire. Bindaloo says, our squad is just too strong. That high line, inverting both fullbacks, that silly zonal marking, and your forward line who can't finish their dinner. We got this. Look, let's be fair. You should beat us. You really should. But form does go out the window. Listen, Lisa, I think of it all the time. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I don't think anyone should ever forget that. Yeah, it was the most horrific thing I've ever seen, and I can't imagine how people sort of have dealt with it that were affected by it. So yeah.
Well, my old boss donated 100 million towards it when it happened.
Yeah. Do you know what, Matt? I'm not going to go much longer because I wasn't expected to be this long, and my neck and my back have started to kill. But thank you for the offer. Yes, I've got black on. You've got to wear black. Yeah, what is this? What is this? What is it? Why have Arsenal got to wear black? Is it because your new stupid kit is all like fuzzy wuzzy and weird and it makes the telly go funny? I mean, please explain. I don't really understand why they've got to wear black. Yeah, don't go missing on Sunday after 4, Vindaloo. I swear Arsenal fans were mocking us last season, said we could use our terrible injury list as an excuse, but now they have one player injured. Do you know what, AJ? You could not make it up. It's embarrassing. No Rice, no Ghost of Guard. Get in. Come on, you Spurs. Easy 3-0 win. Destiny, loving it. Loving it. We had Davis playing last time out. Partey, Jorginho, Havertz midfield. Yes, please. Come on, you Spurs, says Ronnie. Feel better soon, Kate. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And always good to see you, Sarada. Basically, because we have white on our kit and the Premier League don't like it. Oh. I thought you would be couldn't you wear that silly away kit you've got that looks like someone's vomited all over it? This is the t-shirt that Ben Kaufman bought me, and it's Tigger, and it's friggin' orange. But after you've all said that, I'm going to throw it away. Decided. You all think it's red. I'm not wearing it anymore.
She won't throw it.
I think the Gooners should take note of the fact that one day all them chances are going to go in, and no better time than Sunday.
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
know what? At
come
least
on.
at least we're creating lots and lots of chances, and yeah, someone's going to take a beating soon. Let's hope it's Sunday.
Oh, please God, that would be amazing. We're wearing black because it's your funeral. Oh my God, they're all coming out with the same dad joke. Oh my God, the cringe is real. Oh, it's our funeral. Oh, it's our funeral. Do you think new Champions League Europa new format will be good, or did you prefer the old format with 4 teams in a group and 6 instead of 8? I prefer the old format. I don't understand if something's not broken, why do they try and fix it? But we'll see. You know, we'll see. It might end up being great.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not sure because we have to see how it goes. But I think it's the best decision they made is when you get knocked out of the Champions League, you don't drop down. I mean, I
Yes.
always hated that because I just think it's unfair to the teams in the Europa League. You know,
Yeah.
so I think it's fairer that they don't drop down, that they just drop out.
Yeah. Big upside dance. I hope you're well. No, Kate. Most of your fan base puts 8 Tottenham players in there over Arsenal. No, they do not. I think one of our fan base did that, and that was that Daniel. I do not put 8 of our players over at Arsenal.
I don't put 8. I put 11.
Kate will be poking her head in Sard's watch along. I'm actually on Sard's channel on Friday at 8 p.m. I am on the terrace tomorrow night at 6, and on Sunday, Jimbo and I will be on the We Are Tottenham TV watch along with the legend and our very, very good friend Jacob. So yeah, I shall be on Sards on Friday night. He's invited me on. I did invite him on here, but he couldn't come on. So
he bottled it.
Oh no, he is. I think Sard's actually coming on mine as well. Saturday lunchtime. We're doing a show on Saturday for the final pump up. So yeah, you'll see Sard on here, and I'm on Sard's. Kate being particularly savage today. I love it. Bloody right. I wasn't intending to, but I'm not having gooners giving me crap excuses already. Oh, but this might happen. Oh, but we've got injuries. Bore off with your stupid excuses. Big up Philip says, big up Kate and Jim. Best chance of winning the North London derby now that Erdegaard and Rice are out. Not necessarily because we don't know who we've got out. All your chances have come against 2 relegation teams and Newcastle. You still can't finish. Embarrassing. Come on. Bring on the trash talk. I'm here for it. I'm here for the trash talk.
He agrees that 11 of our players are better than theirs.
Yeah.
He's agreeing with the drop down from the Champions League.
Certain parts of your fan base put 8 Arsenal players in a combined 11 with Real Madrid. Yes. And certain parts of your fan base say that Saka is miles better than Bale. Sorry. That's never going to happen. Sorry. Teams drop to Europa from UCL qualifiers and playoff. That's fine, but they should not drop down. I didn't think they dropped down at all anymore.
No, they don't drop down anymore. They've stopped it.
This new format is just money driven. It's what football has become nowadays, which is saddening. Yeah. Good. I hope to see you there, my lovely. Steve, after the league starts, you don't drop down. No, you don't. Yeah, I won't go into that, but big up Jacob as always. You should go on JSY watch-alongs. I think you'll beat Arsenal. I couldn't do a watch-along. I've been asked many times to do them on this channel. I couldn't, first of all, keep my language in check. I like to watch the program, the match, and concentrate. I just couldn't. I could not do it. No, Angus, no.
Look, Angus. Saka could play football for the next 100 years and stay at the same age he is, and he still wouldn't be a Bale. I'm sorry. Look, there's certain players on this that have walked this planet, right, that are just world class and
natural
Bale,
ability that you cannot teach.
Yeah, Bale is just he's just one of them players. He's just a one-off, and Saka's a good player. I won't say he's a bad player. He's a good player, but he's never going to be a Bale. I'm sorry, mate. It's just not.
It's like us saying that Solanke could beat Henri. It's never going to happen. It's
not
never
going to
ever
happen.
going to happen.
And it's never going to be a battle.
Matt says, Kate and Jim, you're getting destroyed this Sunday at 2. I thought it was 4. Is it 2 or is it 4?
I thought it was 4. I thought it was the main game, but.
Or maybe it's 2. I don't know. Someone let us know the time.
Oh, look.
Bless everyone and happy anniversary. Thank you, Matt. I will be uploading I've got a few Arsenal fans have given me predictions. I'll be uploading the video tomorrow with their predictions for the match. They did just
2
drop down.
Yeah.
What is it?
2 p.m.
Oh, it is 2. I said 2 originally, and you told me it was 4.
I thought it was 4. Sorry.
You're just deluded. It is possible, Angus. It is not possible. There's certain skills and traits that Bale had you cannot teach Saka. He is not even in the same conversation as Gareth Bale. Not a chance in hell, as Ben has just put. Daniel says, I keep receipts, so whenever these Arsenal chats, I remember the shit they talked before. Yes. Bale is better than Saka with one leg. Steve's right with the qualifiers, though. They did drop. Okay, I didn't realise that. Big up, Steve. Sorry, I didn't realise that.
So they do drop down?
Yeah, in the qualifiers. Bale won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, scoring important goals in the finals. Exactly. I can't even believe anyone would try and compare the two. It's like comparing apples and oranges, literally. It's just madness. Spurs bench says, Angus, are you 1 sandwich and 2 Scotch eggs short of a picnic? Look, it's never going to happen. Do you not remember Saka started off as a left back, same as Saka? What? Confused.
Bow. It means bow.
Oh, the only part of the UCL EUL I like is that once you're knocked out, you don't drop down. Yeah, exactly. That's what Jimbo said. Thank you. 2 p.m. Thank you. I did say 2. Jimbo told me it was 4.
Sorry, that was my mistake.
Keep your language in check during a Spurs match is difficult for UK. I truly relate. Yeah, this is why I couldn't do a watch along. I would literally get cancelled. My language is terrible. And I wouldn't enjoy the match. I don't enjoy it anyway when it's Arsenal Tottenham, but I couldn't.
I love it.
I couldn't be fully engaged. And when I watched football, I like to be fully engaged. So
when we was 3-0 down to them at the home game, I still thought we was going to beat them.
We nearly got a draw.
What? Yeah.
Solanke's far better than Prime, Henri, Bergkamp, and Barney the dinosaur. Bale better than Saka, Angus. I give them that. Thank you, Vindaloo. Will it excuse me, but last season your fan base on the terrace was saying you're going to win the Premier League. What was the excuse? Oh, yeah, got injuries. Don't even tell me about them. I was the one who called them out. At this point, Angus is fishing. They already bottling the match time. Jimbo's fault. It's Jimbo's fault. Honestly, I don't know why I even asked him. I knew it was 2:00. And Harry Kane will never be an Henri. Oh, now that's a different discussion. That's personal preference. I mean, Henri for me, he won things, so that's the big difference between him and Harry Kane. But if you put Harry Kane in Arsenal's team at the time, Harry Kane would have won all those things.
It doesn't matter. See, when you look at them as players, they're just both exceptional players. And Henri won stuff because he was in a better team than Kane.
Exactly.
But you can't say nothing bad about Kane. He's a world-class player.
Big upfield coys. Hope you're well, my lovely. Good to see ya. Kate, let them believe Saka will be better than Bale. Bless them. Exactly. It don't matter anyway because you won't win FO. Well, we've won the same amount as you as the last couple of seasons, Vindaloo.
And we're going to win more than you this season.
Oh, trash talk coming thick and fast now. I love it. It's the same with certain Arsenal fans that try to compare Saka with Salah. I know. Tell me about it. Northside refers to fans like Angus, top gooners that want to get on their knees for Arteta. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's so true.
Do you know the thing is, Kay? What it does is when they start putting Saka up against other people that he's not better than, right? it puts people off Saka, puts other fans off Saka.
Of
Saka's a
course it
really good
does.
player. He's a really
Yeah.
good player. He's not world class, not at a minute. Well, I'm not saying he can't be world class because he's got the potential. He's still young, but he's a top player. But you can't put him up against people like Bale. You just can't.
No, look at Bale's overhead goal in the Champions League final. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Just pure unbelievable quality. Henry, best player of all time in Premier League history, and that's a fact. It isn't a fact, it's an opinion. You can't say that's a fact because it isn't a fact. Everyone will have their different. I personally think you've got a good case for that, and most, like a lot of people would agree, but you can't say it's a fact. Because it's Paul Scholes. He's one of the best players to ever play in the Premier League. He won everything and he played for years and years and years and kept up his level for years and years and years. But because he isn't a striker, he doesn't immediately get all the plaudits. So you can't say it's a fact because it's not.
No, of course it's not. It's you got people like Beckham. You got people like what's
Boy,
his name?
Kane.
The one who played for Arsenal. To me, he's right up there. What's his,
Bergkamp.
yeah, Bergkamp. I mean, look, it's a discussion that will never be proved who is the best player that played in the Premier League because there's too many good players that have played in the Premier League.
Big up. This is Cole. Which Cole? What, Colin from Talking Ball Cole? I don't know. But big up to you, Two Sides of the Pitch podcast. Let us know. Have you changed the name? I'm so confused. Has Talking Ball changed his name? We only gone for a few days. Everything's changed. Sarada, there's annoying fans in every fan base, but you know, you've just got to wheedle out the ones that talk nonsense, like Dear Angus, God bless him, and Egal. In that logic, then, Kate, if you put Saka in Madrid's team, he wouldn't have won everything then. Yeah, quite possibly. Poch has been announced as the new USA coach. Okay.
Yeah, but would Saka have got into that Real Madrid team? That's
true.
another question.
That's true. Kai Bake. Key Bake. Good morning from California. Everyone was cheering Rice being injured for the old NLD, but he played in the Finland match. No, he's not injured. He's suspended because he got a red card. So he's got 1 game suspension, which happens to be the North London Derby. But I'm sure you are enjoying the sunshine in California because it's bloody freezing here in England. Good to see you. In fairness, Kate, I'll give them the Henry one. He is the best. That's what I said. I get it, but you can't say it's fact because, like I say, there are people that will disagree, and there's reasons why you can say people like Scholes should be up there. I know, mate. Maybe with all this loving, maybe one day Angus and Arteta might let you take Win for a little walk. Henry never won a European trophy with Arsenal, so not for me. Hang on, Arsenal have never won a European trophy. Oh my God. See, look at Paul Scholes. He played at the highest level for what? Was he 20? Ryan Giggs is another one. And they won everything, but they constantly kept up that level for years and years and years and years.
Kate, John Terry, he's in the argument.
Yep.
Who was their striker then? The one I really like. Drogba. He's another one. He's in the conversation.
Cantona.
There's so many of them in the conversation. For me, if I had to say who I think is the best player that's ever played in the Premier League, I would say Bergkamp. For me, he was just a magician. So,
see, for me, I would say Paul Scholes. I just think he was so
everybody's got their own opinion.
Brilliant.
And what about the Portuguese geezer? What's his name? Still playing now at fucking 210, isn't he? The one who always got his ripped body out.
What? Zlatan?
No. What's his Ronaldo?
Oh, Ronaldo. Yeah. I mean, it's madness. Oh, Colin's new channel. Okay. Welcome to Talk and Ball. Everything's changed. I can't cope. We've literally been gone a few days. And why is he on at 2? Ben, do you not stream at 2 anymore? What's changed? Everything's changed. Why does everyone that was a professional player then say Henry? Yeah, but it's not fact, Angus. It's opinion.
Yeah, it's an opinion,
You cannot
Angus. I mean,
say that is fact.
yeah, as I said, I just think Bergkamp was just off the planet. But look,
Harry Kane is Tottenham's greatest ever goal scorer. That is fact. It's
England's
England's greatest ever goal scorer. That
and
is
Tottenham.
fact.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fact.
but it's not fact that your opinion is right. And just because a bunch of professionals agree with you, that still doesn't mean it's fact. It will always be about opinion. Arsenal fans crying about their injuries. Many clubs had the same last season. Cry more. Exactly. Yeah, you do find them in all fan bases. Egal makes me drop my face onto the table. Do you know what? I can't cope with him. He makes me laugh so much on the terrace because he talks so much nonsense. No Rice or Odegaard, fantastic. Benning says Rooney's up there, but he doesn't have the international trophies. Yeah, I mean, there's so many. Zola. It's unbelievable. There's too many. Gerard. I think to Liverpool fans he's in the convo,
Yeah,
not for me.
you got to put Gerrard in the conversation
I'd
because
have
of
Salah above Gerard.
because of the trophies he's won, and
He didn't win any, did he?
he
He didn't
won
win the
European
league.
trophies, Kate.
Yeah, he didn't win the league.
No, but he won European trophies. You got to put him. I mean, there's so many to put in the conversation. It's just
See, for me, Liverpool's greatest ever Premier League player is Salah.
yeah.
So I would put Salah in that conversation. Big up Ben and Sim. Good to see you guys. Hope you enjoyed your holiday and thanks for coming in. I always feel so honoured when Ben and Sim come in this room. It's like royalty. I feel like
Even
it's curtsy.
even streamed when they was away.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
I've got
hope
to
you're
say,
both
Ben
well.
and Sim, I normally listen to your streams when I'm in the shower. I always stick them on when I'm in the shower. Just thought I'd let you know that.
Oh yeah, Brewing Bollocks is today. Of course, I did completely forget because we never get invited on Brewing Bollocks anymore. I just forget. If you lose, is it 3 or 4 in a row? What in North London derbies? I can't remember. Big up, Dan. Hope you're well. Good to see you as always.
What do you mean if
Rooney,
we lose? We won't be losing. I'm so confident we're going to beat them. Won't be losing. There's no way we're losing that game. We are not losing on Sunday.
Gerard is Kate.
Yeah, I think he's in the conversation, Kate. I do.
What did I see on the terrace the other day from that Don guy that Lavia is better than Rice? Yeah, I was on that stream. I kept quiet. I think the disrespect they give to Rice. I mean, David, he can't bear him. He thinks he's a fraud. I don't understand it. I literally don't, because for me, it was such a massive difference for Arsenal last year. So I tend to sit out of those convos and just let them get on with it because I think I don't want to be involved in them. It's just banter, really, I suppose. But I think they actually really believe it, and I don't get it. But Tim Cahill, greatest of all time. Mickey Hazard's up there.
He did play in the Premier League.
Who's bigger, Ben and Sim or Mickey Hazard? I adore Ben and Sim, but I've got to say, my man Mickey Hazard. Come on, Tottenham legend.
Well, Ben and Sim are up there.
And they're close seconds.
Yeah.
Don and Egal, the most deluded bro. Rice is so overrated. Calm down. He ain't won or done anything yet. Well, he did win the Europa Conference League or whatever you call it.
If you listen to Don, right, he says some really sensible things, but then he'll come out with something that's really stupid. But he does speak a lot of sense, Don, on a lot of things.
Look at that. An open invitation to Brewing Bollocks. I can't say more than that, can I? I didn't know that. I thought I just was on the no list anymore. Rice is one of the best players in the league. Yeah, I would agree with that. Rice and Saka are disrespected. Yeah, I totally agree with that as well. But I think it's because Arsenal fans big up their players so much that it makes rivals go against them, and then it becomes stupid. Whereas if Arsenal fans didn't try and say that Saka was better than Bale, then perhaps Saka would get the recognition he deserves. I think Rice is another Henderson with great PR. Wow. What was it? 2 games. Lavia's better. I know. I love Don, but he isn't yet. But Lavia has potential if he stays fit. Yeah, if Saka is so one-footed and can only cut in on his left. Sounds like Kulusevski. Don is giving Egal good competition for the most shite. He chats about his club. Thank you, Benji.
Look. At the end of the day, Kate. At the end of the day, right? They love their club and they stick by their club and they big up their club. I don't knock anyone for doing that. You know, even if the club's not going, things ain't going well, and if they stay true to their club, and then to me they're good guys. Even if they do waffle, I waffle about Tottenham, but
We know.
I stick to my club and I always back my club, and they back their club, so I big up to them.
Big up Bob Everett. It's been a long time since you've been in calling us trophy dodgers, but I hope you're well. How are you feeling about the game on Sunday? Listen, I'm just going to sort out a redirect on here for
Talking Ball. Not Talking Ball. What's it called now? Something podcast.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what it was called. Oh God, what was it called?
Something
I'll have
podcast.
to find out. Better than being toxic, exactly.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the gym outro and the Arsenal bit too. Do Tottenham fans still think Romero's better than Saliba? Not all Tottenham fans thought that. Hello, YouTube views. Hope you both well. P.S. I've never said this before, but we're going to win on Sunday. Come on, Rodders. Loving it.
Yeah, I'll answer that question. Yeah, I think he's better than Saliba. He wears a Tottenham shirt, so he's got to be better than Saliba in my eyes.
Good to see you as always, Rodney. Afternoon Rodney? European trophy dodgers. Oh my God, I love the bants. I love it. Yeah, you can be a good guy, mate, but still call out when they chat shit, which they do. I don't think the majority of them did, Angus. I think I would say 40% did, 60% did not. Do you get cheap kicks out of comparing a team 6 years into a project versus a second-year project? Exactly. Tottenham signed the Archie Greaves. You mean Archie Gray? Going to be better.
He's taking the piss with Archie Greaves.
Oh, all fans big up their players. Yeah, of course we do. We all big up our players, but I think Arsenal fans on YouTube particularly really big up their players. To say that Saka's better than Bale is madness. Madness. Bob says, been very busy with retirement. Sunday depends on who we have. Obvious answer would be a draw. That's what I'm going for. I would have gone for it if you had a full team. I can't predict you to beat us. And I think you just never know what's going to happen in a North London derby. Saliba's daylight's better, but Romero has a lot of quality. Joe Rodon is better than Saliba.
Well done, Dragon. And what's Saliba one compared to what Romero's one?
He does. Am I right in thinking that Saliba doesn't always get into the starting lineup, or have I made that up? For France, have I made that up?
I don't know what he's won with France. What has he won with France?
I've no idea.
Anything with France? Can a Guna tell me?
Keep an eye out for it. I'm trying to find out what the name of Talking Ball's new show was. I can't find it, and they're not in here. So.
Is Jose in here or Colin? They tell you.
They'll both be at Madrid next season. No. We're going to win, Kate. No draw. Big up, Rodders. Loving it. He does, Kate. Only been a starter lately. Okay. Guna saying Saka's better than Bale just proves they've no idea what a world-class player is. Saliba rarely gets into the national squad. He's not always in the French team. Saliba is. I don't know what that means. Exactly. You've got Arsenal fans saying about Archie there. Right after Arsenal fans, Saka will be better than Bale. Read the room. Your fan base has already had a howler today.
See, I think it's a bit unfair to put stuff on Gray because he's not really kicked in yet. He's only a young kid, isn't he? So we have to see over the next few seasons how good he is. But I think that he's going to be a top player.
Yeah, I agree. Big up, Jess. Good to see you. Lovely. Hope you're doing well. Well, I think that's everything covered. We've had some real banter today. It's been excellent.
Yeah, Ronnie's give you the name of the two. It's called Two Sides of the Pitch podcast.
I thought that's what it was, but I can't find it. Two Sides of the Pitch. Ah, there it is. There it is. So I've done a redirect. So if you guys, it will take you there. Smash a like and go back at 2. Thank you very much, Ronnie, for letting me know. My honest, humble opinion when it comes to the Premier League clubs, Saliba is better than Romero. Yeah, I agree. If Madrid wants Saliba, they pay out the big bucks. Yeah. It's on the WhatsApp, Kate. Who's Spurs bench? It's the other thing I want to know. Someone else has changed their name because I think I want to know, is Spurs bench someone different? I'm getting very confused because if they're on WhatsApp, it means there's somebody. Let me know whom you are. All this change in 3 days. The confusion is unreal. And thank you to the new subscribers today. I'm now 11 away from 1,600. We're moving very slowly, but consistently slowly, if that makes sense. We're kind of doing that, which is fine. I like our little community, as it is. Listen, oh, Johnny Bethnal Green, big up to you. Now I know you are.
The mouthy one.
The mouthy one. Yeah, now I know. I do love that picture of the Bulldogs. I'm obviously not back tomorrow because I have my physio at 12. But I am on the terrace at 6. Friday, we will be back with Nick and Chang for the Premier League preview, and obviously we will be giving our predictions for the Arsenal game. We've also got Friday night, I'll be on with Sard. Saturday, we're doing a pump-up show with Sard as well, and then Jimbo and I will be on with Jacob on Sunday before we kick off. I think that's 12:30. Hoover raced here just in time to miss it. Did you want to do BB today, Jimbo?
What's BB?
Brewing.
Yeah, I don't mind do anything. I'm just at the minute I'm chilled, but I'm going to be absolutely shattered later. I know it.
Benji, we will be there at 3:30 as well, so make sure you all go over.
Go on. Well, you'll be there. Let me see how I feel because I'm really tired.
I shall be there at 3:30 regardless. For Brewing Bollocks as well on the coffee company, so make sure you join us for that. I know, Rodney. I remember when I had 90 subs. I'm now 1,589, so we're getting there. We're getting there, and there could be something exciting on the horizon as well. So I will reveal all when I know more. It's been a great show. I've absolutely loved this show, and that is because the chat has been brilliant. I haven't had to talk about anything because the chat has just been constantly bantering, and that's how I love it. Angus says, Kate and Jimbo, after Sunday, it's all respect again. Everyone's been respectful anyway.
It's all respect now. Just this respect that you're going to lose.
So make sure you join us on the coffee company at 3:30. Don't worry, Jimbo, I'm only going to be there physically. Insomnia all night and awake all day too. Kill me now.
I'm tired. I'm really tired.
Oh, Bob, come on, you Spurs, and F off, you Gunners. I think you've got a bit of a typo there. Can you really buy subs, Paddy? I didn't know that. That's
not for us, Paddy. Not for us. We want to build naturally.
Yeah, generically. I'm not into all that malarkey. I think that's actually quite a cringy thing to do, but each to their own. But listen, thanks everyone for watching. Have a great day. Hopefully see you over at the coffee company at 3:30. Thank you very much to David Shear, who gifted 10 memberships today and also a $20 super chat. Benny's been a member 10 months. Bobby's been a member 10 months and AJ's been a member 8 months. So thank you all very much. Jimbo, one love. Yeah, big loves to everybody. Jimbo, you've got to finish the show as only you can.
Right. So who's out? Saliba's out and Rice is out.
No,
Hang on,
not
hang on.
Saliba. Rice and Erdegaard.
Oh, Rice and Odegaard's out. Hang on, just let me lift up my vape. Oh, no interest under there. Who's out? Who would you say is out?
Rice and Erdegaard.
Oh, Rice and Odegaard. Hang on, let me just look in here. Oh, no interest in there either. You think you're going to come to us and beat us? You got no fucking chance. We are the mighty Spurs. Look at that cockerel. It's going to fucking eat you alive. Come on, you Spurs. We're going to kick your fucking asses.